of June 2022. This isn't financial advice. I've just been away for a few days, so there's quite a bit I want to go through. So I'm just going to break these videos down into chunks, I think, over this week. So the first things I want to discuss are my trades. Actually been stopped out of everything. So let's just go through these one by one. The first one was Exelon. Sorry, before I just jump into it, I made a note in one of the previous videos that I might have stuffed this up a bit because I basically bought all in the same sector, so it's just very sort of concentrated into one sector. So a bit of a concentration risk, I think there, which might be fine when the markets are strong, but weak markets like this and that sector decides to roll over, basically everything, is highly correlated and almost becomes one trade. Anyway, Exelon. So I got stopped out of the remaining half position on this. So that's the stock I bought around here, 47.38. Sold half at it was around about 2x my risk at that point. Raised to stop to break even to see how it could go, and got stopped out. I guess must have been that day. Putting automatic stops in, I've always been a bit dubious, but to tell you the truth, I should have been doing it years ago because I just literally don't have to worry about it. What happens is happens. So. Okay, so I'm out of that. Very small profit at 2.6%. That's about the good news that I've got. SRE got stopped out, took a 4.6% loss. Now, I need to slap myself on the wrist for this one. I made a note that I bought it here. I sort of droned on about this in a previous video. I was sort of tending to buy stocks just because they've recovered the 50-day. But sort of ignoring that they've just had quite a good run over the last number of days, and this sort of market, quite often a pullback is likely. So therefore, shouldn't necessarily be too fussy about actually buying when a stock's over the 50. Regardless, I would have been stopped out of this one. I thought it might have had a chance here, but no, it got stopped out. Along with a pretty terrible market. Other one I got stopped out of. AEE. Actually thought I bought this stock all right, but look, this market just is so on the nose, so everything's going down. So I got stopped out of that. Sorry, that was a 5.1% loss on a sort of very small test account, but nevertheless. And the other one was same again. So all these utilities just sort of have tried to hold the 50, then just rolled over. So I've got no positions at the moment apart from a couple of long-term things, but that's not for the purpose of this video. So being stopped out, market that's souring showed the signs of continuing to sour. So any areas of improvement, I think here, shouldn't have concentrated everything into one sector. Noted that I bought that SRE, I think a bit mistakenly. The other thing I think I need to note is I made a note in one of the second last video that the key indexes, NASDAQ and S&P, had racked up another distribution day. I think it would have been a fine just to sell at that point because I knew the chance of that rally failing was high. And sure enough, that's what happened. We had another distribution day, and then we had a proper sort of rollover at the end of last week. So, I probably could have been a little bit more on my game there, just taking the market signal rather than the stock signal, just to get out. We'll talk about market review, a few things like IPOs and sort of upcoming videos.